Happy Friday. Here are some of my dragon fruit that I brought in about, I want to say 3 weeks ago during that Arctic freeze we had, and which is rare. And what I've been doing is I've been tying up some of the branches. As you can see, I have lots of different rare varieties of dragon fruit. I'm not going to say rare. Well, I guess you could say rare because you can't buy these at a nursery normally unless you're in a nursery or one of these rare nurseries. So I buy cuttings from people around the world on eBay and Craigslist and other sellers who have a lot of sought after dragon fruit. So forth. Most of my dragon fruit are self-fertile, meaning that they can self-fertilize themselves. They're not self-sterile. They're self-fertile. Most of them are. And I have some great varieties. This is Godzilla. This variety is Godzilla. And I have some American Beauty, standard ones. I have some Peak Himalaya. I have some Fruit Punch. I have some, I can go on. And some of these varieties, if you were to buy them in the store, the fruit, once they fruit, the fruit, some of these varieties, their fruit goes for $20 a pound. You heard it, $20 a pound for some of these different varieties because it's that good and it's that sought after. You know, if you're eating dragon fruit from most of these grocery chain stores, likely you're going to get the plain white bland dragon fruit, and it gives you a bad memory of eating dragon fruit. That's not real dragon fruit, people. The white plain bland dragon fruit is they mostly sell in these box stores. You're not getting the real red flavor, pink flesh, like Haley's Comet, the real sweet red, purple, pink flesh. They even have a lot of white flesh varieties that are very sweet, and so forth, and everything. So what I'm doing is I'm tying up these branches like this. This is Sugar Dragon, sweet white flesh variety, and it's pretty common. And this one's next to, what variety is this? I can look at the branches. All the branches, if you've done this, if you've grown these for a while, each variety, the branch looks different mostly. So, and what I'm doing is I'm tying them up, tying them up as they grow and come over the canopy. This is a canopy. They'll flop over that. Then you trim it. Then they'll fruit. They'll flower. And they have one of the most beautiful flowers of any plant in nature. If you've ever seen a large dragon fruit flower, and they always flower at night, because normally they're fertilized by giant moths and bats, flying insects at night. So they flower at night, and they smell so good, and they're beautiful, huge flower. And dragon fruit is one of the most nutrient fruits you can ever eat. I mean, more nutrient than an orange or any of your regular typical fruit. And I have a nice size collection, and this will be the last year that I have to bring them in because I'm building the greenhouses outside. My backyard has been redone for the greenhouses. Greenhouses are going up, as well as the new aquaponic systems will go in the greenhouses, and so will my dragon fruit. So I grow dragon fruit because it's a one and all fruit. I don't need to grow oranges. I don't need to grow citrus or anything because dragon fruit has more vitamin C than a citrus, an orange, or any other fruit would ever have. So, and you can grow so many different varieties of dragon fruit. So this is why my main fruit is dragon fruit. The only fruit that I will probably grow, other fruit trees I would ever grow, would be jackfruit, soursop, and mango. That's it. Those four: dragon fruit, jackfruit, soursop, and mango. Those four. I won't ever grow any other kind of fruit, most likely. I won't say ever, but, you know, that's just me. You know, I've narrowed it down to those four. So, and I got to get these guys outside here in a week, probably a week. We're back in, our spring starts early here in Zone 9A and B in Southern Houston. We don't really have we don't have a winter at all. So we just had those rare Arctic freezes. And I had a lot of damage to my my jackfruit orchard. Not from cold, but from sun. We had the hottest sun on record, and these stems, some of these stems are delicate. They can't take all that heat. So that's why these guys are going to be going into the greenhouses. And the greenhouses will have shade cloth over them to protect the dragon fruit. So I plan on having, hopefully, a lot of dragon fruit to eat this year. This is just some of my dragon fruit. I have more. So, you know, and I have a lot of other pots I'm going to be potting up and making more of these. People love how I make my trellises. These are customs. These are DIY. I designed these myself, and they are working great. These are made with Schedule 40 PVC. You can't use regular PVC with these, the thin stuff, because it will crack. These plants, these dragon fruits get heavy. The branches get heavy, and and they're outside, and if it's not Schedule 40, the real thick PVC, it's 1 inch Schedule 40, the sun will crack it, the plants will break it, and so forth, but they're not going to break this. This is solid. It's very thick Schedule 40 PVC, and then you see I paint it to protect it. I paint it. I'm not painting it just to make it look good, pretty, and all that, you know, but, you know, I like to decor it out. You know, since I'm painting it, I paint it to protect the PVC also over time, you know, so from the UV rays also. So this won't crack. This will last, man, for many. I'll be gone before this stuff, before it cracks. This is Schedule 40. And then it's painted. Then I paint it. I put my little art designs on them. And then I seal it. I also seal it. I seal it with an acrylic. So the paint will not chip off. So I'm looking forward to getting these guys outside here real soon, next couple of days, hopefully. And I'm looking at the weather, and we're going to be, in the next 10 days, we're going to get up to the 80s here next couple of days for the next 10 days. So we're going to be going to March, and once we get to March, we're safe from freezing here in my zone. So, you know, so it's time for these beauties to go outside and give me some fruit. Look how thick these branches are. Look how thick they are and healthy these plants are. You know, these dragon fruit right here, some of them are 3 years old. So, and everything. And I got good growth. And I haven't watered. When I bring them inside for 3 weeks, I don't water them. And so when they go outside and they get that fresh dose of sunshine, and I give them their first watering, and I'll use the water from my aquaponics system. That rich nutrient water, full of nitrate from my aquaponics system is going to really, really kick in. And these plants should start blooming here. I should start getting some blooms on some of my dragons here, my different varieties. I'm thinking in a month. So, and then I have the other ones that are in my master bedroom too, and everything. So, you know, I love these plants. I love these dragon fruit. They're one of my favorite fruits to grow. So.